Hello, hello, and good morning. It is Sunday, the 9th of June, 2024. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome to my channel. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. Oh my goodness. Yes. So it is indeed another Sunday. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we'll just kind of wait and see who comes on, and hopefully we got a good crowd today, and have hello Nancy, how are you doing, sweetheart? I hope you're having a good Sunday. Yes, yes, yes. It's a very cloudy day today. Yesterday was beautiful sunshine and warm temperatures. Today it's cloudy. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing better. Today is cloudy. Rain is going to be starting today and uh, tomorrow for sure. Hello, Christina. How you doing? How is North Carolina doing? Yeah. What's the weather like there? And Nancy, what's the weather like there where you are? Wow. I wish we had such nice warm temperatures. I may not understand exactly what 80 degrees is, but I know it's warmer than what we got here. Mm. And so my asthma starts. If it gets to be too bad, I'll take a puffer. Yeah, that's the way it is here. Well, it's more than overcast. It's cloudy and it's breezy and it's cooler. So it's not very good. So, so what y'all stitching on? Please remember to give me a thumbs up. Oh, okay. Yeah. I kind of figure it's hot. I just don't know what it is. Just a minute. Alexa, what is 80 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
80 degrees Fahrenheit is about 26.7 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. 26 degrees Celsius. Yeah. Yeah. I knew it was going to be hot. It's not that warm here today. It is, let me see here. I will tell you what it is. It is it is 12 degrees. Alexa, what is 12 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
12 degrees Celsius is 53.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
53.6 degrees Fahrenheit. For June! For goodness sakes. For June! Bring on the heat, I say. Bring on the heat. So, boy, there was a lot of ruckus after church today. I tell you. It got me mad, got Juliet mad, and a couple of other people mad. And because of one individual. And who got everybody riled up, including me. I was getting really stinking mad. And of course, it's about the house here and that. So yeah. And then I moved a bucket that I hadn't moved before. I had a huge fungus coming up, about that height, but that big around. And I can cut it down and all that, but it's just going to keep growing. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Where am I? Yes, I'm here. Okay. Yeah. I'll show you this in a minute. So anyway, she just stirred up a hornet's nest, I'm telling you. And, well, why don't you go after the Landlord Tenant Act? You know, why don't you do this and why don't you know, like, I'm here. I'm a member of this church. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Juliet's doing the best thing that she possibly can here. And then you've got this one person who is just a real poop disturber, I tell you. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to show you here my nutcrackers, just a second. Yeah, I don't have very much of this color, this blue color left. I'll get this done and then I can start another color. Yeah. And I think Rana started this one from Scrap and Grandma. Okay, yep, there. Okay, so number 1, number 2, number 3, whichever way that you look at it. You can see he's got the drum, and you can see here, like, it's you can see his legs there and his uniform. So I'm getting there. I am getting there. It just takes time. I'm just trying to, where the heck was it that I saw that? You know, when you get it and you see something and you say, I'm going to remember where that is. Nope. Nope, I don't remember. I'm trying to find it here. Well, I have one. No, I have two here. That I can do. Maybe this was where I saw it. So, what is everybody stitching on? Have you all, are you working on your patriotic, or have you finished a patriotic for this month, which is the June challenge? It can be, oh, who was it? Somebody had had the thistle, which is the, thank you, Christina, which is the national flower for Scotland. So she was working on that one. So you can work on that. You can do the flag. You can do, you know, a cityscape. You can do, you know, like what I did was a small sampler. And yeah, you can do anything. So I am looking through here to make sure, to see if I've gotten everything, because I can't stand it. Then all of a sudden, I'm looking and I've got, oh, I forgot one here. Oh, I forgot one here. Ah, yeah, knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it. I must say, with this kit, they have sure given enough thread to go with it. And it's, okay, right there. Okay, still on the giraffes. Okay. Working on eagle and American flag. Nice. Oh, okay. Probably it is that you've got too much open. Okay. That it's trying to do too much. You've got too many things open. You haven't cleared out your cache. All those fun things. Because that's usually when I start to have problems. Like this morning, I was trying to get my live set up and to start going on there, and it wasn't going and wasn't going. And so I went in and closed down everything that was open, and then it went, because it's just too much for the operating system to handle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on these nutcrackers. And then starting in July, I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna work on. I've got a couple of things I'm interested in working on for counting July. And so I will see. I will see. but I know I want to work on Jack Be Nimble. My fabric is not going to get here in time, I don't think, to begin Saga. It's a long dog sampler. But I do have a couple of other counted projects. And one is a lavender and lace. Well, I've got a few of them. Um, Hello, Exie. How are you doing? Okay, spill the beans, Exie. What are you working on? You mentioned it yesterday. You left it as a teaser. What are you working on? And then post a picture. Because I'd like to see. But yeah, I've got a couple of lavender and lace angels that I want to work on. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, well, we got a little bit of blue sky out there. It's better than it was earlier, but the wind is still there, so it's breezy, so that brings the cold air from the lake. All are equal in death by modern folk embroidery. Okay. I have to go and see what that is. Okay, so let me see. All are equal in death by modern folk. Oops. Folk. Okay. Let's see what this one is. That one? That one? That's urban dark, isn't it? I thought it was going to be a nice kind of sampler type thing. Okay. Is that okay? If you like that, you like that. Go for it. It's not my thing. Not my thing. I'm not. You must be into Halloween or something, or morbid things. Just no, 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 no. Yes, absolutely. I'm in agreement there. I am in agreement there. Yeah. um, See, I think of the Bible verse that says, excuse me, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Right? And or naked you come into this world, naked ye shall go out. And you can't take it with you. Now that I can that I can understand. Oh, come on. Where did I see it? Where did I see it? Where did I see that? Oh my gosh, where did I see that? Trying to find it here. Now I lost it again. Lost it again. Come on. No, not there. Not there. Oh, there we go. But I mean, if that has meaning for you, go for it. It's just like sugar skulls have meaning for people, Hispanic origins, right? I made one sugar skull in my life, and that was for someone who I thought was a friend, and it was accounted. And no, no. I know it's supposed to be something good, and you know, yeah, no. But so yeah. So are you stitching it on black, or are you stitching black into it, Exie? Oh my goodness. Oh. I was talking with, yes, I'm black. Okay, that's good. So it's really not that bad that you have to do all the black. What was I going to say? Um, oh yeah, this morning I was just getting ready to uh, chat with Juliet, and I ate something. Oh, is it painstaking? Oh, not good. Um, and I was eating something, and oh my gosh, it went down. HL as some cross stitch and embroidery items reader. HL. HL. HL? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. HL. HL. What the heck is HL? Hobby Lobby. Okay. Good thing that you explained that. I wish that I could get there. I wish I could get there. I wish we had a Canadian supplier for those wood mounting pieces. Yeah. But I have yet to find someone who is around here that can do that. Or in Canada, actually. Oh, that's nice that you can get to Hobby Lobby. Great. Rub it in. Those of us who can't. Yes. Yeah. Well, I think I got everything. And if I didn't, if I, oh, no, 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 spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Isn't that always the case? You think you're done and then you're not done. Oh, yesterday I went outside and helped to weed eat. I weed eated around the church and around the garage. And I had to keep taking breaks. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I was running out of energy and was my back was hurting too much and but I tell you last night, oh, um 15th century medieval herb garden series for creative needlework. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Creative. Is that an Etsy store? No, I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not finding it. Ouch. Um, Creative Needleworks. Okay. All right. This is more embroidery. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's more embroidery. Boy, if you can do embroidery, yeah, I can't do embroidery. My mother did embroidery. I can't do embroidery. Oh, I almost forgot. 45 years ago today was my wedding day. And I would have still been married, hopefully. Yeah. However, that did not work out. I just think about it. 45 years. Crow. Like, boy, that's. You think. You think, like, has it been so long? Like, where did the time go? I'm almost at the point to. My parents were almost married 50 years. They were like 6 months away. Yes. Yes, that's true, Exie. It is. As long as I don't get caught up in that vicious circle, right? So, gosh, yeah. So had it was my mother passed away about 6 months. Yeah, about 6 months before their 50th, and Lyle passed away about 6 months away from our 30th. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I almost forgot about it, actually. Almost forgot about it. I just, yeah, it was just, yeah. But I have fond memories. And the beginning was great, the ending was not so great. So, enough said. Enough said. Enough said. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I'm done this blue. Let's see if I'm done this. This is such a beautiful, like a jewel tone blue. So, oh my goodness. Alrighty. I'm getting down there. I shouldn't have too many more. No. Well, if I find any and it doesn't matter, I'm just going to cover it up with another color. Oh, found it. Found two more. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought I had cut this off and I didn't. Have any of you picked out what you want for gosh. Oh, come on. Now I got a knot in there. Oh, goodness. Okay. So do that. Um, oh my gosh. There. Do that. Have any of you been picking out anything to do as a counted for coming up in July? Yeah. I have not decided yet. I've got I've got several designs. Okay, Hardanger. Hardanger is like a it looks like Ada. However, the holes are much bigger and it's usually a 22 count. Okay? So it kind of looks like Ada and kind of looks like linen. Okay? It's just when you look at it because some of them have it as that it looks like Ada, and others have it look like more like a linen, but the holes are bigger. There's less crossing, okay? Because hardanger is supposed to be used for cutting away. Oh well, that's good, Exie. Yes, old married couple. Oh, now where did I? Oh, I just got about a vertigo. That hit me so hard. There it is. Is that it? Whoa. As well, probably all of us have experienced vertigo at some point in time in our lives. Um, it's like a bout of dizziness that is just comes on like that and goes almost as fast. It's unnerving when it's happening because everything is just, and you got to stop. I have to close my eyes. Um, Just a minute here. I will show you. Just a minute. Har- Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's it's like an Ada, but not an Ada, and it's not a linen, but like a linen. Okay. And you'll see what I mean when I show you. Okay. So that's what Hardanger looks like. It almost looks like Ada, but it's not. And it looks like linen, but it's not. I don't know here if you can see it. That's about as close as, wait a minute. Can I? Yeah. Like there are more strands in here in each, like vertical and horizontal, but there's only like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it. You can use Harding or 22 count. You can use that in replace of a linen. So you can do, say, 2/1, okay? Or you can do it as if you were doing like regular linen, and therefore you would get an 11 count, okay? I don't know if I've made any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's a different type of weave. I'm just going to see here. Just wait a minute. Maybe I can find a better picture. Okay, so that's Hardanger fabric close up. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. This gives you an idea here. Okay. That's how Hardanger works. Okay. So in each one of these vertical lines, you've got maybe 3 threads. Okay. 3 strands. And the same with the horizontal. But it is made heavier so you can cover it up and cut it. However, that being said, you can use this where you would stitch 1/1 as if it was Ada, but just this 1/1, okay? Or you can do it as, yeah, that's the way I would normally do it, okay? Or you can do it where you do like that. Ugh. Lugana is also, it's a heavier weave. It's closer together. Hi, Allison. Nice to see you. So, okay, Okay, so Lugana. Lugana fabric. Okay. Um, Lugana fabric is, like I said, it's heavier. I'm just trying to see here if I can get it close up. Trying to find a white here or something that it will show up. Okay. So this is not doing well. You see there, it's a much closer net. It is an even weave. Okay. So you could work 1/1, but most people do like 2 threads/2. Okay. So that's what that is. It's it all depends on, then you have uneven weave, okay, which is a linen. That's where you'll get one very thin strand and you could have a very wide strand. Okay? And that is called uneven weave. Even weave is where every strand is the same. It doesn't matter where you look at it. Okay? Okay. Okay, Allison, that's good. Make sure you go back there and watch them all. All the ones you missed. So, yeah. And I'll try and get some fabric together of the stuff that I've got so that I can hello Elaine, how are you? Nice to see you from the UK. Yeah, so I'll it's hardinger you can use just the same like Ada. Okay. Lugana is usually, most people do it 2 threads/2. It gets pretty dicey when it gets down to 1/1. That I find is way too small for my eyesight. I have trouble seeing that. Okay, where did I just see that? Right there. The best way to do it is to just play around with it. I wish it was that I could do videos from over up top again, but my iPad is too heavy for my arm here. I'll have to see, maybe somehow I can do something else. Maybe get a stronger arm. I don't know. But I know that it's very difficult for my phone to keep up with it. It just, I can do one video from above and then that's it. It just You know, and it's not like I don't have the space, because I do have the space. It just does not want to, and it takes forever. And sometimes there, it just will not load. So, so that's why I'm doing. I would do it where I could do it from above, but I can't with this iPad. It's too big. So, so So to give you an idea, wait a minute, maybe I can do this. To give you an idea of what Hardanger is like. Okay, you see this? You see how you can see through the holes there? Okay. These have got, like, I don't know, whatever it is, 4 strands, 5 strands in here, okay, and horizontal. Hardanger is that the holes are much bigger. You have less strands going this way and this way. And so it just makes it easier to see. And this would be, as comparison, this would be like linen, say, okay, or Lugana. Okay, see how the holes are smaller, and I know this is a 14 count and this is an 11 count, but I'm just trying to make the comparison for you. So, alrighty. Famous last words. Let us see. Ah, yeah, you see? You see? Found another one. They all seem to be kind of hiding at the end. So, yeah. If you didn't join me from the beginning of this, I was showing the back there to some other parishioners there at the church today. And there's this one parishioner who has to make life absolutely difficult for everybody. And getting these smart ideas, and well, to me they're not smart, but to her they are. But anyway, so anyways, I was in the back there showing, and I lifted up a pail, and I got a fungus, like, it's about like this big around. Never even saw it. Never even saw it. So, but yeah, I'll be so happy once they do all this. I'm tired of all this mold and coughing and asthma and everything else. Okay, I'm gonna say that's done. I'm not looking anymore. I'm not, I'm not looking anymore. Oh, because that'll just get me mad. When you think you're finished it and you're not finished it. Alrighty, what am I going to do? Okay, so I'm going to do, let's see. Oh, did I even have that color? I was looking at that before. And that, for some reason, I didn't have it. 762, that was 17. And there was no, yeah, I don't have that on here. I don't know why I don't have that on here. Okay. I'll have to look that up. I'm not going to look it up now, of course, but okay. So let us do 24. That's green. I don't know where these threads are, right? This is my nutcrackers. Yes, it's my nutcrackers. Why am I not finding any of these threads? That is so stupid. Okay. Maybe it is. I put it, maybe this is where I put it. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Okay. 5, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 7, 3, 9, 8, 9. I'm batting 1,000 here. I'm telling you. I don't know where these threads disappeared to. Okay. What about that green? 32. Have I got 32? I got 32. Okay. I've got a green. Oof. Come on. That's okay. I'll get the threads I'm missing. I've got a whole whack of them, so they could have ended up somewhere. So that's what it's this green next, which is 3363. Right? 3363. That was 32, right? Yep. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. My goodness, we have blue sky. We have blue sky. But we are expecting rain tomorrow. I've got a red thread on my shoulder. Thank you. You know what? That is funny when it is that you go somewhere and you got thread stuck to you. And people come up to you and you go, just a minute, I'm just trying to take that thread off. I'm just trying to catch up here with the messages. I'm eager to try them. I need to find a small project as they are only 27. What projects are those? What projects are those? They're only 27 by 45 centimeters. Hello, Helen. Oh, it's stitching. Nice on linen, but I don't think I'd have them. You know what, Allison? It comes with practice. Okay? It comes with practice. You can see what I said. I know. Lovely free patterns, many. A small size. I have never stitched on linen either. It's easy. No, I wasn't looking for the red on my shoulder, Rexy. No. No. No, I finished with the red. That just found its way to me. I was actually looking for 890, which is a dark green. So, but that's okay. So, because, right, 890 is a dark green, right? I'm sure 890 is a dark green. Oh, gosh. Goodness gracious, it sure cleared out. Oh boy. Somebody's got chairs on the back of their half ton and they're going and the chairs are flopping like this. Not securing their load. Ah. Yeah, as much as I'd like to stay here, I've just been finding it more and more difficult to. I don't look forward to another winter where I have to shovel, where I have to, you know, all of that. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. Linen is easy. It is easy. It is easy. It is easy. If you look at the 22 count, okay, the hardanger, okay, all you have to do with that hardanger is to do 2 threads over 2, okay, like, or it's like you do here on a even on a 14 count. If you take your thread and you go over 2 to the top, go over 2 to whatever side that you stitch on, right? Go over 2 and come down 2. Okay? That's all that linen is. That's it. Stitching over 1, no. I can tell you right now, that is not for me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I just, nope. I draw the line there. And I draw the line at like 32 count, 36 count, 40 count. Um, yeah. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I had someone ask me today about why it is that we work on printed. Okay, why printed is so much easier. Well, anyone who has done counted versus printed understands how much easier it is. I know people will say it's cheating, it's this, it's that. But you know what? When you have trouble seeing, when you have an illness or something like for me with my migraines, and because when I have migraines, I can't do counted because it's too much and my eyes have to go everywhere. I can't do that. Also, with printed, you don't have to worry about anything, it's all there for you. Okay? You don't have to do any thinking at all. You don't have to keep flipping back. You know, I can't work off a paper pattern. I can't do that. And so I can work off a PDF because I can blow it up larger so I can see it. But if it's a full coverage or something like that, no, I can't do that. Oh dear, excuse me. Ugh. Boy, I practically fell into bed last night. I tell you, I was sitting there last night. I barely got my journaling done, and then I was listening to my audiobook, and then I was trying to play my game while I was falling asleep. My audiobook, sorry, my audiobook and my game. If I didn't say that right. Um, yeah, I was just like I was dead to the world. So, what was I don't know. There was something else I was. Was it something that somebody had? The black Ada I'm using is fraying back. Yes, anyone use free tip? Yes, I have. Yeah. Yeah, free check is good. Um, but you have to be careful with it so that you don't get lumpy bumps. You know. So maybe what you can do is you can put it down and spread your finger on it on both sides. Okay. Certain types of fabrics unravel very fast. Yes, you can use a blanket stitch. Absolutely. And a blanket stitch is almost similar to serging. You're welcome. The thing is, though, with blanket stitch, it takes time, right, to do that. But you can go ahead and do that by all means. If you've got a serger, now you're talking. I don't have a serger. I've never had a serger. If you have a sewing machine, you can use the sewing machine too. Like I have an old sewing machine that only goes forward and back. That's all it does, forward and back. And but you can do several rounds around, and that works good. So, but fraying, some of these fabrics here just fray. Like when I did my what was it? My O Canada, that fabric frays terribly, just terribly. Sometimes these fabrics will, if they're not serged. That's why I'm always thrilled when these companies serge the edges. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Yep. Boy, I sure got worked up today after church. I did, I did. I don't. Oh, another. I don't know how these knots form. I don't know how these knots form. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Yes, it is. Yes, that's good. Yeah, medical tape. That's good too. It used to be that masking tape was always really, really good and it would stick. And because I have had projects, like I've got one project that's here that I got at the thrift store, and it's got the original masking tape on there, and it's still stuck on there. The masking tape that is being produced now is garbage. It is absolute garbage. Do not use duct tape. Do not use scotch tape. Okay? Do not use packing tape. Don't use any of that stuff. Okay? It's and that might be something, well, yeah, that's common sense. Uh-uh. There are some people who do use duct tape. And I was one of those silly ones. Thankfully, it was a project that I scrapped anyways. Because you go to rip it off and it's just glue everywhere and just, no. Takes the threads off and all that. That was in my wild days. Yeah, just pick one and go for it. Yeah, freight check works good. But I would use it kind of, well, you could go along the edge, like along this edge here, and just put it down, right? I've done it where I stitch and then as it becomes unraveled, say over here, I'll put some of it there and then I'll wait, and if it goes here, then I'll put some there, you know. But you do however it is that you feel comfortable with doing. Lily Bell's been doing good. She's down here. Oh, Jonah's down here too. My Jonah, my Jonah. He got down here. I didn't even see when he got down here. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, but sometime during the week there, I was outside, and sometimes when I have old bread or something like that, I'll take it out there and I'll put it out for the birds. The crows, the ravens, the magpies. Um, well, okay, look, this is pinking shears. Okay, it does help. It it does help. Okay, so you can use that, but I would still have your freight check. And as it starts, like, say, over, wait a minute, right, you see right there? If it starts to go down further, then I would put some dabs of freight check on there. Yeah. Now, I know doing with pinking shears, um, used to be yeah, people would do that. But I know that I know if I had a serger, that's what I would be using. There is no one here that I know of has a serger. So, because I would gladly take it to them and pay them to serge it up for me. It's not very often. They are so expensive. You mean a sewing machine? Just go and look online and you can find a used sewing machine. You can find them. Go to a thrift store. A lot of thrift stores, because there's a lot of people that are selling their sewing machines. I remember one year my husband bought me this very expensive sewing machine. I don't like to sew. Yes, I have sewn, but I'm not a fan of sewing at all. At all. At all. No. I can sew a button on as a embellishment on here. If you ask me to sew a button on a top or whatever, no, I have no interest. I have zero interest. Can I do it? Yeah, I can do it. Do I want to do it? Mm-mm. But I ended up selling that sewing machine. Actually, I ended up trading it for work done. And it was like a $600, $700 sewing machine. And it was like, why didn't you just go and get a used one? You know? He thought I would be upset. I was more upset that he spent the money to get a new one. It was a fancy schmancy one. Had all the, fancy stitches, like 30 some different stitches and all that. What the heck do I need that for? It's not like I can sew clothes or anything, because I can't. No. I made a couple of quilts, but they were just like fence rail, and they were easy because you just did up strips. It's like when I get to sewing, I want it done yesterday. I have no patience for it. So I would race through it, making lots of mistakes. And yet, for cross stitch, I have patience. I can do beadwork, I can do all of that. I have patience. Not for sewing. Not for sewing. No, 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 no. Not at all. Now, maybe it'll be that when I move, I can find a small used one. You can just go to sewing machine place, and or you can look online, Facebook Marketplace. Just whatever you do is you make sure you check it over. Okay? Make sure that you check it over. That the foot pedal is working, that the that things are working, it's not jammed up, it's all of that. But you could probably find one online or something for like $50. Oh, a serger? You can still find a serger. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Peggy. Peggy? Penny? Peggy. Nice to see a good crowd here today. That's always nice. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I didn't even tell you. David came over yesterday and I asked him if he could help me with my ThinkPad to see about getting YouTube Studio on it. He was able to get it on there. And we were kind of able to figure out how to do a little bit of editing. So I'm going to try tomorrow and see if I can do a short little video and then do some editing on it and see how that looks. And if it works good, then I can do that. But I've not been able to figure out how to do editing at all. Nope. I'm gonna go here. I don't know if it's how it's gonna work though. But you may see a few changes. There'll probably be some errors, lots of boo-boos. If you know me, I do lots of boo-boos. That when you are beading, you put the half stitch first and then the bead. No. You come up in your hole. Just a minute. Okay. So you come up in your hole like that. You slip a bead on your needle and you go down. That's it. That's it. You can do it. And I did it for quite a while, where you come up again and then you split your threads to go one on one side, one on the other side, and go back down in the other corner to complete an X. I just found that really tedious, very time consuming. If you have a strong thread, it'll be fine. It's so easy. All you're doing is a half across. So you come up from the bottom, you put a bead on, you go into the corner, come down, and make sure that you always do it in that same direction. Okay? Otherwise, the beads won't lay like this. Okay? Otherwise, you'll have them going like every which way and it doesn't look great. I have my angel of love up here and I had been beating her, and for some reason, it was out of my control. I don't know if I had loosened the threads up and the beads started going the other way. And I can see it. A lot of people wouldn't. A lot of people would say, oh, well, that looks good. It looks like a round ball. I don't know. So, but yeah, it's that easy. It is that easy. I have not stitched that one. I have stitched many a mirabilia. Many. I did a lot of contract pieces. I have my Winter Queen and my Autumn Queen here. And just if you do your beadwork, now some people will say to do your beads as you go. Okay. So I just happen to have this here. Okay. So this is what I mean here by having your beads all laying in the same direction. Let's see here. If I got one that's a different color. No, they're all, well, here. Okay. All right. Do you see how they're all laying in the same direction? Okay. That's what I mean by making sure that your stitches go always the same direction. You will find all my beads laying in the same direction. Okay. So now some people say bead as you go. Other people say leave it to the end. The only thing is, if you put your beads in as you go, there is the chance of it getting caught. You know, is Krynic similar to metallic thread? I know Krynic is flat on one side, but would you get the same effect if you use metallic instead? I would say yes. I think you'd get a better. No, it does not. You have to use a special beading needle. Yeah. I would suggest instead of using Krynic or blending filament, you get colorless. Okay? Unless you absolutely need to use the blending filament or the Krynic. Okay? And it's just hang on a second. I will get it for you. Oh, sorry. Technical difficulties. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, no. Insert here. Here. Oh, here. This, that. Yes. Alrighty, found it. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't know how that got on there, but anyway. Um, I couldn't find any of the, well, this is Krynic, okay? But you can get various thicknesses of Krynic. This is a braid, and this is a number 4 braid, okay? So, okay, as you can see there, wait a minute, let me get this here. Sorry for the light. Sorry for the light. Let's see if that, nope. Okay, nope, nope, nope. Right there, okay? You use it as one strand. Now, this is a number 4 braid. What is this here? Okay, this is a number 4 braid too. Maybe that'll show up better. Okay. All right, and this is this a number? Yeah, this is very fine. Very fine. Okay. Then you will have, like, this here is a braid, type of braid. Okay. I don't know what size that is because I just found it. It was on an old film canister. Okay. Then you have, okay, this is Madeira. And you can see that this is a lot thinner. Okay. So this is a different, this one here is a different consistency than Krynic. Okay. I don't have a blending filament right now. I couldn't find any. Now, this is colorless. So if you're going to do something, this is why I love this so much, is you don't have to have that blending filament, which is very thin, very, very thin. You can't use it very, a long strand. You have to use them shorter. I would say that you have to do the stabbing method, whereas this has got like the blending filament already entwined in it. Okay. So there are so many different kinds of like specialty threads. I hope that was clear. I will look it up later and I will show you what a blending filament is, and I'll try and get it so that I can I'll put them down on a piece of white paper and I will show the difference. Okay. I just can't find it right now. And so blending filament is not easy to work with. And years ago, that's all there was. 30 years ago, 40 years ago, that's all there was. Then we had like this gold braid, like this. Then DMC came out with, this is Madeira, but DMC came out with like this. And again, it's very, you can't really use long strands. Okay. That's why colorless, sorry, I keep going the wrong way. That's why colorless is so good, because you can do longer strands. So it's on whatever it is that you like. Now, it adds a sparkle to it. I will say it does do that. Okay. I admit it does, but it's an absolute pain to work with. And I'll do something tomorrow. Okay, I'll do something tomorrow. I'll get the petite treasure braid. I will get I'll try and yes, absolutely. Absolutely. If you're working on a 14 count, you use 2 strands. And if you will see here, do. Okay, right there. That's the colorist. That's the white. I think I did some. Yes, I did. I did. Oh gosh, I don't know if you can see that or not. Um, I don't know if you can see that, but I used it in here because there's a little bit of sparkle there. You can't really see it on camera. Okay, and that works out. That was a game changer for me. And if you saw, oh, just a minute here, I can get this here because it's right here. Okay, so I got this one. And then I got, oh my goodness, is it in here? Yep. No, not that one. Just a minute here. Okay, yeah, here. Okay. Many of you will remember this one. I worked on Santa's Village last year. Okay. So for the snow here, I used colorist. Okay. Right there. You can see how it sparkles. Right there. It's too thin. Sewing thread you can use if you're working on higher count fabrics. You can use that, like if you are working on, say, a 36 count, 40 count, you can use that. Okay. So anyway, that's what I did here. And as you can see here, I put beads in there, beads in here, and then I put snowflakes. Yeah, see, you can just, as you see it here, it just kind of, I know that snowflake is probably distracting, but down here you can see like it's a little, can you see that little bit of sparkle there? Well, that's what blending filament does. Okay, that's what blending filament does. And I don't think I have another, no, nothing there. Oh, did I have this one here? Did I use anything in this one? Yeah, this one here I used, I used blending filament with this one. Okay. Yeah. Can you see right there? Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see it or not. See? It's just got that little bit of shimmer and shine, sparkle right there. And that was before colorists had come out here. And because, yeah, I don't think I think this was way before Yeah, this is 2021. I think this was before Colorus. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. So when you use this, you need to do short strands. You have 2 strands of your thread, 1 strand of blending filament. Okay. And it frays and it's ugh. So honestly, if you can use the colorless, it's so much better. It's all entwined in it and it's so much better. So much easier. And good questions, though. Good questions. I like questions like that. But as always, you don't need to take my advice. Okay? You can play around, and if something else works better for you, go for it. And I have used whisper thread, which is an absolute pain. The effects are really nice, but it is an absolute pain to work with. Absolutely. And whisper thread, if you don't know, it is by Rainbow Gallery, Treasure Braid, and it looks very fuzzy. Okay. And so you put that all in there, and then after you kind of go with a little, um, like a very soft toothbrush or something, and you go on top, and it becomes more fuzzy. So, say you're doing a beard, and you put that on there so that it's fuzzy, or you're doing a rabbit, or the pom pom on the rabbit. um, you can put that. Sorry, I opened up my cupboard there, and I have candles down in there, and the concentrated smell bugs me. So, but what I would suggest is work with it. Okay, see what it is that you like. Just because I can say that, yeah, I would do it this way and I would do it this way, that might not be what you want. There's no right or wrong way. If you choose to use 2 threads and a blending filament instead of colorless, go ahead. Or if you want to put in a braid like these ones, go ahead. Now, these ones here, you would use just as is. Okay? So you would use them as an equivalent to 2 threads. I don't think you can double it. Yeah, I would not. Unless you like the look, right? Then I would just use 1 thread and just do a complete X. There's no need to double it over. Now miasmas. Oh, no problem, Peggy. Oh, well, that's good. As long as you're happy with it. I used to be able to sit at night. Oh, that's good. Pamper yourself. Absolutely. I used to be able to sit at night until 10 o'clock and stitch. I can't do that. I'm in bed. I'm just bushed by the end of the day. I'm absolutely bushed. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, everyone. I had done my nails, and then since working outside with the weed trimmer, yeah, yeah, they did. It did not go. But there's so many things that you can do. You know, say you don't want to put in the blending filament. Say it's a small project like this, and you don't want to put in like here. I had already stitched this, but I should have waited so I could put my beads in there, and I would have put beads in there. But you don't have to use beads. You can put something like this in to add sparkle. And you know I like my bling. So the whisper thread would be like for this pom pom, or this pom pom. You could have used it, or his beard or his mustache, right? That's that's what I mean. That you can use it there. You can use it if you're doing a lady's muff, or the um, trim on a coat or something, hair, anything along that line. And I'm always one to add something to it. I don't want mine to look exactly like everybody else's. I'm too different for that. I'm too different for that. I'm way too unique. I can't be like everybody else. That's boring. So, but yeah. Oh, that stuff there was just, ugh. I'm gonna have to take that out of there because it's way too strong. That's why I was sniffing it. I thought, ooh. That's why if you smoke, that smoke ends up being in your fabric. And you can wash it and wash it and wash it and wash it. The smoke still stays. That's why if you're better off not to smoke around when you're stitching. And keep that away from it. Because it's just. And when you wash these at the end, try not to use an overpowering, like hand soap or whatever. Dawn, the Blue Dawn works really nicely. Gosh, I love the questions there today. Thank you. Just wonderful. But I will try and get something together for tomorrow so I can show you. See, I don't think of things like that unless somebody brings it up. It's to me because I've done it for so many years that I just don't. Oh, there goes the hearse. Somebody must have passed away. Oh dear. That's not a good thing. Unless it was from somewhere else. Though I don't know why they'd come this way. Any other questions? I love questions. I love that. I love that. I love that. That's so interesting for me. And if I don't know the answer, you can always go and look, or you need a tutorial that I have not done yet. Oh, that must be a tractor or something. Yeah, it's a big tractor with a cultivator on it. I was wondering if it might have been stars coming in. And because they usually fly in over the house. And sometimes they sit over the house and wait. But thankfully, it was only a tractor. Yeah. So I have not yet fully. I know I want to work on Jack for counting July. Oh, just so you know, there is no live next Sunday unless it is Father Paul has to change. Okay. Um, so I would be back in 2 weeks for a live. So you'll just have to amuse yourself. You know, I still have not found a nice afternoon to sit outside and stitch. There still has not been a good afternoon here. Not at all. So, yeah. I can't believe how it's all cleared out. Like, there are still some clouds out there, but not like the way that it was this morning. It looked awful this morning. We thought it was gonna rain. That is too bad. Too bad about, sorry, I lost the conversation. Exie, what was that about? Too bad about. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got ya. And you know what? Environment Canada had told us all that the forecast was going to be hot and dry. Oh, that I can't sit outside. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't been able to yet. There have been some days, like yesterday would have been nice, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I am still confused that if they get the house fixed up, should I stay here another year? Should I move? I don't know if I get approved, right? I don't know. 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 Because once they get the house done, then I can get Susie in the garage. And then I can get Rosie in the garage. And Jonah will be happy because he can be outside here. He can, you know. And I do like living here. I'm just, I don't know. I don't know. I am getting tired of shoveling snow and that. I don't like winter. I don't like winter. I don't like winter. What do you think? What do you think? How come we had a lot of drop offs? Ew. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with that. Um, that's not the problem here. Like over at the villa, they got places where you can sit outside, and they've got it that there's a common room so that it's got more space, but I don't want to be bothered. Hello, Kathy. Yeah, yeah, everything's great. Besides my asthma, besides this house. I do love the freedom of it, right? I do love the freedom of this. And I know that I've got somebody to come and clean the driveway, but it's just the deck. I'm tired of clearing the deck. If I go over there to the villa, it is Susie sitting outside again. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. Because if they can get it fixed back here, this is going to be a nice place to live. And it'll all look good, everything else. And besides that, I'm right close here to the church. I don't have to walk very far. I have my own flowers. I'm kind of humming and hawing here. I'm kind of going wavering back and forth. I don't know. I don't know. I know I want to move by the time I'm 70. I do know that. So that's 4 years away. Oh, no, they won't increase my rent. No, 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 they won't. They won't. No. However, if I move from here, I told them that they should really charge a lot more for this place. And everybody's saying, "Oh no, nobody will pay for it, pay that. Nobody will pay that." Well, right now I'm paying $550, which is phenomenal. Okay, so I have no complaints about that. None, none, none. So they could easily get here 850, 900, 950 for this place. And they were saying, "Oh no, 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 no. We'll never get that. We'll never get that." Well, over at the Linville Manor, I thought was yeah, yeah, you're right. I'm just I don't know. Sometimes I think about it and go, "Oh yeah, I'd like to move," but then, because I still have Jonah and Lily though, and I know Jonah is a lot happier because he can get out there and he can roam around. If they can get it fixed, I think I might consider staying here another year. I might consider staying here one more year. I just don't like the idea of I don't I don't like winter. It I'm just yeah. I know even when I'm over there, I have to go outside and yeah, I get rent assist, and the villa is they have flowers and all over there because it's attached to the hospital and to the PCH, personal care home. So they have it where it's really nice, and then the staff goes out there and has their smoke breaks and that outside. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe of staying for another year. If they can get this fixed, they can get this fixed. I think I'll stay one more year. And I will move next year. I'll move next fall. I think, yeah. Yeah. Mm. I'm waffling back and forth and back and forth. I just don't. I thought for sure this past week it was a foregone conclusion. Yes, I'm moving. Even this morning it was. Yes, I'm moving. Now I'm thinking about it and I'm thinking, No, uh, but they would have to get this done and all worked out and everything else. Because I don't want to have to move if I don't have to move. It is a conundrum. It is a conundrum. Yeah, our winters are long, hard, miserable. Oh no, there's five apartments that are open there. It's and what I can do is I can go on a waiting list. So we had a guy at 3 in the morning, short shorts. Oh my gosh. See, we're blessed here being out in the country. I don't know what it's like in Winnipeg, but here out in the country, it's like, no, we don't have to worry about that. The chances of that happening are extremely rare. Extremely rare. Actually, I have not heard of it. There hasn't been someone who's been walking around even with a GUN. Um, I've never seen somebody, unless it's hunting season. And even then, we don't see them here. Like, people don't walk into the stores with them, you know, like, say, down in Texas. People here in Canada are not allowed to have hand ones. The only ones who have concealed carry. Fishnet stockings. Well, God bless them for. Oh my gosh, that whole thing about all of this, that stuff, the twins. Yeah, no, 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 no. I did see that the American College of Physicians and Pediatric Physicians and Pediatric Endocrinologists are calling for an end to these blockers, an end to surgery. Yeah, I know, same here. There's no way. Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing about being further away from, the city. We don't get the whack jobs out here. Now, are they out here? Yeah. They're different. We don't get stuff like that out here. And if you're already nuts to be doing something like that, chances are you don't have a car. So you're not going to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours to come out here. Oh, yeah. No, they should put an end to that. But if you're living in a senior's residence, I don't know. I'd be moving. Personally, no. No, no, no. I would not. I would not. I would not. I would not. Yeah. Come on. Why is that? Why is this? Oh, gosh. Oh my goodness. Come on. No, I wouldn't. I would not want to. Like, I know there's a lot of seniors places in Winnipeg that are that have security guards. They have it's safer. It's much, much safer. Yeah, they don't. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Now who's now who's now who's um yeah. So it's I know I lived in a bad area in Winnipeg. It was kind of like on the border of a bad area, and that was enough for me. Yeah. I've been blessed. I've never had to. There was only one time that I ever had a problem, and that was when I lived in Lunder, in the house in Lunder. And at about 4 o'clock in the morning, this guy comes, and it's fall and it's cold out. And he comes banging on my front door. Now, I don't use my front door. I don't use my front door here. So I only use my back door there too. And he's banging on the door there. Let me in, let me in. This is my house. Why doesn't my key work? And all that kind of stuff. He was drunk out of his mind. And I said, "You don't live here. What are you doing here? Leave, leave." And he wouldn't leave. So I called the RCMP. And because we're rural, they don't stay up all night, they go home to sleep. So then they have to get up, get dressed, and come out. So by the time he showed up here, the guy was gone. So I told him. And and he was walking around. I don't think he was drunk. He was a young guy. What I should have done was, I don't think he was a threat. What I should have done was, is to just bring him in the house and sit him down on the sofa and wait for the cops to show up and take him away. Because he wasn't dressed properly. Like, I don't think he even had shoes on. He had socks on. I remember that. But I can't remember if he had one shoe on, but he had socks on. So yeah, I wasn't worried about him. He was just a drunk kid. Spent too much time at the hotel. And he could have been on something, but I didn't think he was a threat. But my first instinct was to call, and they had to, send somebody out and that. And I apologized to the officer for getting him out of bed. He said, no, no problem. And I said, yeah, but it's not nice. I'm so sorry. Mm. But yeah, we don't get. Okay, Nancy, can you not do your income? Like we have here geared to income, and we get rent assist if we apply and meet the criteria. Right? So, yeah, I wouldn't want to be living in a city like who was it? Nancy, you were talking about, yeah, in London. I can just imagine. I can just imagine. Um, Winnipeg has some really bad areas, but here, no. Now we're not too far from the res either. So, but usually their stuff over there doesn't have um, doesn't usually spill over. We've had robberies in the middle of the night, so we have had that. Like Juliet had some stuff stolen. They'd gotten into one of the sheds. I know even here in the winter during the night, I couldn't close my door. Well, I couldn't lock my door. I couldn't lock my door. Oh, okay. I would still try. Nancy, how old are you? Are you senior? Like, are you 65 plus, 60 plus, 55 plus, something like that? If you are 69, okay, I would find the government agency that helps with um, seniors resources. Like we have them seniors resources all over the place, and they help seniors find affordable housing, or if they have problems with something, to help them with that. Everything. So, like, if I need help filling out paperwork, I just go over to Senior Resources and Kathy will help me there. So, oh, my knee, my knee. I would look into that. I would really look into that. And whoever else out there, if you need help with something, reach out to whatever it's called. Here it's called Senior Resources. Um, and they, if they can help me find, uh, Nancy, move money around, just kind of move it around. See, there goes an RCMP officer. Um, I can't tell you what to do. It's easy to get around though. But I can't tell you anything, okay? It is what it is. So I can't say anymore. And I won't say anymore. So, but yeah, just go and check at, if anybody needs help like that, there are agencies that can help. Now, I'm not familiar with, what other provinces have, what the states have, what other countries have. I don't know. I can't help you with that. I can't help you with that. Yeah. But there are places that you can, there are agencies there to help. And especially for seniors. Especially for seniors. Absolutely. Mhm. It's just like whenever I go to Michael's, um, that I didn't know this until somebody else had told me. That, now, I don't know about the States, but I know here in Canada, if you ask for the seniors discount, you get an extra 10% off, right? But you have to ask for it. And so whenever I go there to Michael's and there's a senior behind me or something or in front of me, I'll tell them, make sure you ask for the seniors discount. I said, I didn't hear anything about it. Yep. And that is for 60 and older, I believe. I believe it's 60 and older. So I believe it is. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So, and it could be different in the States too. But you know what? There's never any harm in asking. So, have any of you got any other questions for me on this beautiful Sunday on the 9th of June, which would have been my 45th wedding anniversary? That is scary. That is scary. 45 years. Yeah. It's Oh, has anybody watched on Netflix? I haven't watched it yet, but I'm intrigued with it because I was watching Pierce Morgan Uncensored about this baby reindeer. Um, it's a supposed to be true to life um, thing about this woman who was from Scotland, who was what do you call it? Obsessed with this guy, and I I didn't I wasn't in any interested in it until some people started talking about it, and I thought maybe I should go and check it out. So I was just watching Pierce Morgan there this morning before church. So it's on Netflix. So if you like true crime and all that kind of stuff, now there are some questions on um, who this person actually is. Ah, too bad, Exy. Um, but yeah, you can watch what it's all about on YouTube, and it's just making the rounds now. It's just taken off like fire. Um, yeah. So I'm not sure when I'm going to watch it, but I'd like to watch it. And it's called Baby Reindeer. And the reason why it's called Baby Reindeer, okay, was because this lady, I don't know what her name is, um, she had a stuffed animal that was a baby reindeer. So, like a baby Rudolph or something. And that's how they got the name. Now she's doing the circuits and saying, "Oh no, no," because her name has never. This guy has never said her name, like who she is. But this other lady that's making the rounds, she's saying it was based on her story, and there's a lot of things that are kind of true, misleading. So I don't know how many episodes there are. Probably like 3 or 4, maybe more. 10. I don't know. I haven't really even looked into it that much. But yeah. So it looks kind of interesting. So I may, if you're into that kind of true crime genre, that might be something that you're interested in. So yeah. So I've just been busy stitching here. I've been making good progress here on my nutcrackers. Because I finished off my. Okay, well, look it up on the true crime podcast circuit and see if that's on there. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Because this happened back in I'm not quite sure, 2016. But I'm not too sure. I don't have all the facts yet. So, but it's interesting because I like to kind of watch those. Like there was Tiger King, right? I didn't get into that. I watched it, but I didn't get into it. It didn't. The more I watched it, the less I liked it. Oh, okay. VIP Cross Stitch has it. Okay. So if you look a couple of days ago, I have it. I don't think it was yesterday's video. It must have been the day before. I do have the link there. I think I put it in there. It is on VIP Cross Stitch. Okay. I know that for sure. For sure. Because I looked it up and it's there. And I think that's where I got this from. I'm not sure, but I really believe that's where I got it from, and they still have it. See, that's going back a few years ago now that I got it. I'd have to really look. I have to, nope. I have to really kind of look. Oh, I got it from One Day Saving. Okay. But I know you can get it on VIP. So you can look at those places. But this is really nice. Rana from Scrap and Grandma is working on this now too. I had this in a diamond painting, and it first came out as a diamond painting, and I was just like, why can't they bring this out on a cross stitch? Why can't they do that? And so then all of a sudden, one day, I saw that they had it. So I was very thrilled about it. Just a minute. So I made sure that I got it. But I do know that there's probably other stores that have it. Just make sure that you use the discount codes for whatever place that you order it from. Take advantage of every sale that there is. You know, everything. Everything. Bye, Nancy. Oh, there's lots of Christmas out there, Allison. Anyways, we're getting to the end here. And I thank you all for joining me today. I'm so thrilled with all the questions, all the subject matter, everything else. It was fun, 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 fun. Absolutely. So I'm going to try for tomorrow to set up something so I can show you what the different threads are like. And to give you an idea and fabric and that. So, anyways, have a wonderful Sunday. We'll see you on tomorrow's video. We will see you in 2 weeks, unless Father doesn't come next Sunday, for a another live. So have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you later. Toodle-oodles, everybody. Bye, Allison. Thank you.